What's up everybody, once again, my name is Man, and welcome back to Let's Play Ocarina of Time 3D. In the last episode, we talked to the Carpenter directly behind me, and found out that his workers have gone off to Gerudo's Fortress to become thieves. He has asked us to persuade them to come back to work, so that's what we're going to do in this episode. We're going to infiltrate Gerudo's Fortress, and see if we can't rescue the Carpenters. Now, Gerudo's Fortress is technically another mini temple. However, unlike the previous two temples that we've been in, we will not be getting an item that will help us out. Instead, we're doing this out of the goodness of our heart and to gain access to the next area of the game. Now, the gimmick around Gerudo's Fortress is stealth, so you don't really want to get caught by the Gerudo Guards that are walking around here. So, as soon as this fine lady turns around, we're going to make a break for it and head inside the fortress. They should really think about getting some better security. I mean, I rolled past them, and I yelled while doing so, and still got by. But hey you, young man, over there! Look over here, inside the cell! And hey, check it out, it's one of the Carpenters! I have no idea where you came from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow Carpenters are in prison somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay you with a favor somehow. But be careful, there are sure to be Gerudo Guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out! And hey, check it out, there's a Gerudo Guard! Who would have guessed it? Now, the Gerudo Guards are very, very bad at their job. If you have the big Goron sword, you can pretty much just trap them in a corner and then just wail on them constantly until they go down. They don't take too long, but when they do go down, they will drop a small key, which we can now use to free this Carpenter. Did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just swell. I'm Mitchell the Carpenter. We were really interested in joining their all-female group, but they locked us up like this just because we were men. But what did you expect? We don't care about the Gerudo anymore. They're so rude. 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape too. I like how it says 3 of my fellows. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to say 3 of my fellow Carpenters, or co-workers, or something. Like, to just leave it at 3 of my fellows sounds really, really awkward. I can't be the only one that thinks that. That's gotta be like a mistranslation or something. Anyway, in this next area, we have a few more Gerudo Guards, so you're going to want to L-target around the corners, and if you see one, you can use your arrows to actually stun them. Don't worry, this doesn't kill them, even though I shot that person in the head. She's fine, she's just unconscious. See, look, she's got stars above her head. I would never hurt a lady, guys. And I say that as I shoot 2 other guards in the face. Well, how ironic is that? Or hypocritical, actually. But let's head out this direction, and Gerudo Fortress, honestly, is one of the areas that still kind of confuses me. But I think I want to go off to the right over here, and we should have another cell around this corner. Sweet, and there's no guards, so we're free to go. Now, unfortunately, all the Carpenters say the same exact thing when you first meet them, and you can't skip it, so that's kind of annoying. But we have another Gerudo to fight, so again, I'm going to try and trap them in the corner, because that is honestly your best bet. And I know this is really, really newbie, like the way that I'm fighting them, but honestly, I don't even care. Like, I am not going for a pro run against these Gerudo Guards. They're so easy to just kill if you just spam the sword. It's not even funny. It's not worth, like, choreographing. Anyway, let's just go and free this fool. You're fine, lad. Thank you for coming to save me. I'm Gerudo the Carpenter. These women are so scary, I'd rather work as a carpenter than join them. I can't wait to say goodbye to this place. 2 of my buddies are still being held prisoner. Would you please get them out too? Alright, we can do that. You just go and frolic to your freedom, you weirdo. I'm surprised these Carpenters have the intelligence to actually get out of this area without getting noticed by the guards. Once we get out of this area, I believe there's a guard like directly by this exit, so just quickly jump to your left. Yeah, you want to be real careful over there. Really, really easy to get caught if you waste too much time. Now, in this room, this is actually the room we were in before with those 3 guards, but be careful around this corner because, yep, there's a guard over there as well. I got your number. I know where you people are. Alright. So what I like to do is get on top of these boxes, and now we're just going to sort of camp out here and wait for her to come back around, and then I will snipe her out with my bow. Don't worry, this won't kill her either, though. Even though it's point blank with a bow and arrow, this will just knock her out. It's perfectly fine. Actually, that brings up a discussion that I was having with someone in the comments the other day. We were talking about how much this game got away with just because of when it was made. Like, because this game was made in the early 90s, like, the rating system I don't think was as strict back then, because when it originally came out, it was rated E. Then on the 3DS now, it's rated E10+, but honestly, I think this game probably deserves a T rating. At least? I mean, I did just shoot 3 women in the face at point blank range with a bow and arrow. That's totally E for everyone. But I played the Sun Song right here because there is a gold skeleton nearby that only appears at nighttime. It is right on that back wall right there, so let's just take out our hookshot real quick. And we will just pick this bad boy up. Now there's actually one other thing that I'm going to do in this area, so I'm actually going to jump over to where that skeleton was. And if we get really, really close to this wall, Navi should fly up there and we can play the Scarecrow song in our ocarina. And we can get Pierre to appear, although we didn't actually get to see him in that camera angle. Good job on that cutscene. Anyway, if you jump back over here and take out your hookshot, you should be able to see just the tip of Pierre's head. But that is enough. You can hookshot onto that, get up here, and check it out. There is a large chest. So I already said that we're not getting an item from this area, so what's going to be inside this large chest? Well, it's another piece of heart. So there you go. I believe we have, like, what, 2 more left in the game to collect? That's not bad at all. There's also only 2 more Carpenters to rescue. The next of which should be right through this area, actually. Let me just make sure there's no guards down this next hallway. I don't believe there is. I think this is just another cell. Yeah, it looks like it. Alright, sweet. Hello, third Carpenter. How are you this fine day? I'm here to rescue you. Just stand still and watch me just destroy this Gerudo Guard. You know, I can't help but wonder if this is the same guard that I'm just defeating over and over again, and every single time she just runs away. Like, what is the point? You know that I'm going to beat you, and wow, that was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Alright, well, let's just go and free this third guy then. Thanks, boy, you're fantastic. I'm Saburo the Carpenter. Have you seen our boss, boy? He's probably worried about me. I have to get back to him immediately. One more of our workers is still a prisoner. Please save him. Don't worry, dude. We'll save your last buddy very shortly. Now, I bet you're all wondering, what happens if you actually get captured by a Gerudo Guard? Well, I will show you. There's a reason for this. It's actually going to be a shortcut to get back to the next Carpenter, but I'm going to purposely get caught by this Gerudo Guard, and they will throw us into prison. And we don't even get one of those cool cells that the Carpenters get. No, instead, we get this crappy, just stone room with 1 window. Stupid kid, get in there and keep quiet. Well, how rude are you, lady? Alright, so now we gotta break out of prison, which is a lot easier than you would think it would be. But just take a jerk shot, look for the wood above the only window in your cell, and hey, look at that, you can just hookshot right out of there. Now, this shortcut is kind of hard to do. You want to get really, really close to the edge and the left corner so that you can see this chest up here, the one that had the heart piece in it. And if you get close enough, you can hookshot over to it, and that'll take us basically right back to where the last Carpenter is. So there we go, sweet, that worked. You can also use this shortcut to get that piece of heart a little bit earlier as well. If you get captured or thrown into prison, you can just hookshot right into the chest and collect the piece of heart that way. Now, the last Carpenter is actually right through here, but be careful because I know there's a Gerudo Guard somewhere in this hallway, so I'm just going to play it safe and then shoot her in the face. There we go. That works for me. Now, I'm pretty sure that's the last guard in this hallway. Yeah, it looks like it because there's a cell. Nice. And here is the last Carpenter, so let's just go and rescue this guy. Bloody, bloody, bloody. Where is the Gerudo Guard? Right behind us. Oh, crap, there we go. We gotta find another guard again. Who would have guessed it? Probably no one, because it's so original. Oh, wow. Like, that was... She died faster than the other guard did, and I thought that fight was pretty quick. And there's my small key. Why did it go all the way back there? That's so random, but alright, I'll take it, I guess. Let's just free the final Carpenter. He looks so happy. I was afraid you were going to forget about me. Now I'm free. Thanks, I'm Shiro the Carpenter. For rescuing me, I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudo talking about. They said in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus is on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going back to my tent near Gerudo Valley, so drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye. Get out of my face, you weird little Carpenter. I don't even like you. I've seen your fine work to get past the guards here. You must have good thieving skills. Actually, I just killed everyone with my sword and arrows. I used to think that all men except for the great Ganondorf were useless, but now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Neburu, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Neburu is second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo Thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? Alright, you're in from now on. Take this. With it, you will have free access to all the areas of the fortress. And just like that, we get the Gerudo Token. So basically, we have free reign around this area right now. We don't have to worry about getting caught by the guards anymore, and I did not mean to talk to you. Go away. But yeah, we can pretty much just walk around this entire area and not have to worry about getting caught by the guards anymore. And no one cleaned up this body yet. Like, you're just gonna leave that there? She'll get up eventually, I'm sure, but still, I mean, come on, man, have some respect. But along with giving us free access to all these areas, we also have access to the Gerudo training grounds. And I'm not sure if I want to do those now, or wait till after we get the next temple item. It doesn't really matter either way, but we'll worry about those in the next few episodes anyway. So, once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.